This country in the Middle East has changed hands many times. In the ancient world, it was part of the Roman Empire. Later on, it was part of the Ottoman Empire, and then it was owned by the British. By the time the British granted this country its independence, two distinct religious and ethnic groups had developed themselves in this country. And not long after, a vicious war broke out between the two sides. A war that is still unresolved to this day. Well, I've come to the capital of this country to see how life is progressing several years later. Its name? Cyprus. Well, we've made it out here to the mean streets of Nicosia, Cyprus. As you can see from the signs around me, we're currently in the Greek-speaking part of Cyprus and of Nicosia. But in a minute, we're going to walk over to the Turkish-controlled side of the capital. During the Turkish annexation of northern Cyprus, the Turks managed to invade right up to the capital city and took a little bit of Nicosia for themselves. And this part of Nicosia that is still occupied by Turkish forces is the capital of the northern Cyprus, the Turkish Republic of Cyprus, as it's called. One of the nice things about Cyprus is you just get fruit trees. I've got an orange tree over here just in the city. You can just pick your own oranges. These ones don't look very ripe, but in the summer that would be a very nice thing to have. So this is quite a remarkable building over here. We've got the Cyprus Stock Exchange. Yeah, if you are interested in the industries, the businesses in Cyprus, this is the place to go. Although it looks like it's not in a very good state, because one of the O's has kind of fallen over. But to be fair, there is a big industry in Cyprus because the taxes are very low. So a lot of businesses do actually set up here. I was talking to someone on the plane who was coming to Cyprus to do business. So there is clearly an industry in it, but yeah, I never thought I would see the Cyprus Stock Exchange. Gives Wall Street a run for its money. Here I've got some Cypriot graffiti. So over here we have a memorial for the Second World War, or as it's called in Greek, the Deftero Pankosmio Polemo. And here we've got all the countries of people who died. Here we've got Aegyptos, Egypt, Hellas, Greece, Cyprus, Cyprus, Italia, Anglia, England. All the people who died during the war, presumably from the fighting that happens here. Here we've got some names of English people who died here. Someone called Lester, Constanti, Preston King, Preston Bastileau. And over there we have a English laurel to accompany all the Cypriot and Greek laurels to go along with it, as a reminder of the sacrifice that all these nations made in the Second World War. There's something quite remarkable about being in a Greek-speaking country. You know, I learned ancient Greek when I was in school, and I studied it in university, and it was always kind of this, you know, ancient language that you'd only see written on sort of very old books and textbooks and stuff like that. But what's so fascinating is coming to a place like here in Cyprus where the modern dialect of Greek is still spoken, and just seeing it written on street signs. Like over here, you just got a bit of Greek. And over here, we've just got some writing in Greek about a parking place. You know, I'm only really familiar with seeing Greek when it's, you know, Plato or Homer or Aristotle or something like that, but no, it's beautiful to see it used as a functional language as well. So there's something over here that I've just found that's quite cool, that you see a lot in kind of the Balkans and Greece and Eastern Europe and stuff like that. And that is a little, what in Greek is called a periptero, a kiosk. This is the periptero Kounaridis kiosk. And we're just going to see if we can get a little cup of coffee and sit out here. Kalimera. Mia cafe?
Mia cafe? What coffee you want?
Espresso.
Just espresso. You want sugar or just without sugar?
Without sugar.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
How much was that?
Just €1.
€1, of course. Okay, so just bought a coffee here at the cafe, and what's quite nice is they have a little table here where I can just sit down or stand in this case, and just chill and watch the traffic go by while enjoying this nice little espresso that is very strong. And you've even got a little internet thing here, so I could come and bring my laptop and plug it in and just do some work here as well, so it's really quite cool. Over here we've got a Cafe Nero in the central square in Nicosia, and again a bit like the TGI Fridays, it's not what I would expect from the Cypriots. I would have thought they would turn their nose up at a coffee place like Cafe Nero. When you've got all these espresso kiosks, why would you want to go to, you know, some horrible chain like Cafe Nero? But clearly it's a big thing, because there was one in Larnaca as well. And the clientele look pretty Cypriot. They don't look like tourists to me. Got a rather grand water display here. It's kind of an infinity pool. Got some fountains there. Let's go up these very futuristic steps, see what the main square itself is like. So we've made it to Eleftheria Square, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a little underwhelming. Not really sure what the sort of main focal point is. You know, you've got this very sort of futuristic design over here. Got a Christmas tree because we're near Christmas time, and then just over here we've got a some kind of old ancient Greek building, so it's very weird mix. Over here we've got the town hall of Nicosia, and over here we've got a nice little garden. Got some very ugly statues over here. What on earth is this? So one thing that's quite interesting about Cyprus and the Greek-speaking world in general is it is a bit Soviet. You know, you do get these sort of old buildings like this, which just really give me very Soviet vibes. Unfortunately, this one is closed down. Looks like it used to be a diamond, like a jewellery place. Over here we see a kind of boarded up place over here as well. A nightclub that would have been open back in the day. Looks like that's shot now. And over here, just this building just really looks very strangely Soviet. I mean, we're not going to go inside, but just to take you up, show you, this is again some old building. It's just been left completely derelict. You can still walk around here. People come here for a little fish and chips or something, a little takeaway. You can sit out here on the banister, look out at the view. Lovely view of the city over there. Anyway, let's head down, see the rest of Nicosia. We're just going down the back streets of Nicosia. Gonna see where this takes us. Find somewhere interesting to get something to eat. Kalimera. Got some tourist shops over here. I should stop saying Kalimera. We're actually in the afternoon now, so yeah, it's Yasas now. And here we've got some this looks very Turkish indeed. Got a sort of shisha bar around here. Look at this, wow, doesn't look bad. Didn't expect to see this on this side of the city. Here we've got a coffee shop, or as it's called in Greek, a kafenio. Let's see if we can find a restaurant somewhere. Here you can pick yourself up a Turkish evil eye. So we're just going to sit down at this nice cafe over here, get something to eat. This looks like a really nice place. Got a nice table. Hello, Yasu. Do you have a menu I can have a look?
Yes.
Thank you.
You drink in
Eats. So we've got a very nice menu here. I like what they've done with this. This is the drinks menu. Get another espresso maybe. Got local wine. And over here we've got the foods. Very cheap, I've got to say. What do you guys reckon? €5 for that. Not too bad. I might ask this chap as well how easy it is to cross over to the Turkish Cypriot side this evening. So I've just been told by the waiter here that there is a checkpoint literally at the end of this road. And so after I have this, I'm just going to go for a little walk down this sort of central road down here and cross over to the Turkish side of the city and see what's changed. Quite a weird thought. We're right in the industrial centre, where 40 years ago there was a massive war that just happened to stop 10 minutes away. You know, if the Turkish forces got 10 minutes further along, we would be in Turkish Cyprus right now. It's a very weird thought. Right, so this is a Greek sandwich, kind of bit of cheese, bit of bacon in it, and yeah, let's see what it's like. Very nice.